Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Arena, and I will be demonstrating two grounding techniques. So grounding techniques are basically help distract a person from their mind and using sensory information help them reorient themselves to the present. Why would you want to distract someone from their mind? Um, Sometimes when the idea is if someone is so overwhelmed by their own feelings or to the point where they're experiencing intense anxiety or a panic attack, or maybe even they are about to experience a flashback or a state of dissociation, the idea is to kind of prevent that or stop it, depending on what, and then and bring someone back, or really they're doing it themselves. They're bringing themselves back to the present. And the idea is once they run through this exercise, hopefully they will feel more relaxed and be able to then move forward again with whatever they've been doing. And this can be used when they're walking down the street and are feeling triggered, or if they're in your office and are discussing something sensitive and they feel triggered and overwhelmed. So what's really important to note is that whatever each grounding exercise is going to be individualized to the person, and that's because it should acknowledge that every person has different triggers, and while one thing may help distract a person, another sense may actually trigger a person. And also some senses for some people may be stronger than for other people. So for some, it's sucking on a piece of candy is enough to kind of stop their, I should say, the onslaught of emotions and feelings. Or putting a wet washcloth on their face or listening to sounding music. Just one simple act is enough to kind of distract them. For some, that is not enough, and they have to go through a little bit more of a routine, and that's what I'm going to demonstrate for you. So the first grounding technique is the 5-4-3-2-1 game, and basically the idea is that, and again, it doesn't matter where you are, walking down the street, sitting in your office, or if you're the client sitting in your therapist's office, you can do this anywhere. So the 5-4-3-2-1 game is, in looking around your environment, you need to name 5 things that you see in the room, 4 things that you can feel, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and then one good thing about yourself. Now, I have also heard one thing that you can taste. I guess it depends on what is most beneficial for your client. And again, let them individualize it and what works best for them. So, here we go. 5 things that I see in my room. I see, let's see, my shoes in my shoe basket. I see my children's toys all over the floor. I see books on the bookshelf. I see my chairs. And I also see, oh, my dog, Penny. That's 5 things. Alright, 4 things I can smell. Or, sorry, 4 things that I can feel. Excuse me. I feel the sofa underneath my legs. I feel the laptop sitting on top of my lap. I feel my glasses on my face. And I feel the wind of the fan on my body. Alright, 3 things I can hear. I hear the cars outside my house. I hear the dog next to me snoring. And I also hear the fan's blades moving that's sitting beside me. 2 things that I can smell. I can smell the cleaner that I used on my floor earlier today. And I can also smell my shampoo. So one good thing about myself is that I would say is that I am a very loyal to my clients and really make sure that they have the time and attention in terms of when we have a session together, that I am attentive, I am listening, and fully engaged during our session. Alright, so the second grounding exercise, this would be good for somebody who maybe experiences a lot of flashbacks, gets confused with where they are, and so therefore needs to kind of reorient themselves to place and time. So this is a little bit more of like a cognitive awareness. So it would just basically, they run through 7 questions and answer some or all of them. It's whatever, again, they need to do to bring themselves back to the present. So 7 possible questions. Where am I? I am in my living room in my home. What is today? Today is Thursday. What is the date? The date is the 19th. What is the month? It is July. What is the year? 2018. How old am I? 30. And what season is it? Summer. So again, while these techniques might not necessarily be the most relaxing for you now, I can tell you from my own personal experience is that when there are times where I am feeling very anxious or overwhelmed or nervous, and I can kind of feel myself just I'm no longer focused and thinking clearly, and just feeling and no longer feel really in control of my responses, and that my emotions are just all over the place, and I'm lost in my head, and the wheels are turning. Especially the 5 4 3 2 1 game, I have actually done my especially, and that has kind of been able to, for me personally, I feel like my mind calms, um, and I feel more collected and mindful, and can then start over and move forward again. And I know that's something that I personally have always struggle with, and have found this really beneficial. So I hope this is something that, if you too ever feel this way, especially can use this tool, or something also that you can share with your clients moving forward. So thank you so much for watching my demonstration, and have a great night.